Do you deal with hunger throughout the day, like especially in between meal times as a busy mom running around taking care of your family and your kids with special needs? Yes, like raise your hand. I am there too. And earlier this week, I posted to see what your favorite snacks are. I got a bunch of crickets on that one, which is okay. I don't take it personally. But I thought this week I should come on and dig into like what goes into a healthy snack, how do we build a healthy snack, and what matters when we're doing snacks, right? So first of all, if you are tired and if you are busy, and have a good amount of time in between your meals, like more than 4 hours, you should be having snacks throughout the day. Your blood sugar is one of the most important things when it comes to having energy, helping your body burn off extra body fat, and just feeling your best and keeping your body nourished. So, we want to keep our blood sugar levels stable throughout the day. And if you're anything like me, before I figured out how to snack and how to make snacks that were right, I was just kind of grabbing whatever I could. I'd grab granola bars, I'd grab some fruit, I'd grab some crackers and cheese, and I just didn't really know. And what ended up happening to me is I was still experiencing like these low energy crashes throughout the day that led me grabbing a bunch of junk food and a bunch of sugar and stuff that I knew wasn't going to make me feel better, but it was just quick and convenient. And at that point, I was really hungry because I hadn't given myself enough food. And so when I figured this out, what I'm going to teach you today, it really changed everything. And this is one of my favorite things to teach my clients inside of the Mom Restore system, where I go through nutrition and how to balance your blood sugar. So you're not alone if you struggle with this, but here's what it comes down to: having snacks that are high in protein and high in fiber is incredibly important to stabilizing your energy throughout the day, especially if you have goals for reducing body fat and need to shed some extra weight that you might be carrying. So protein is absolutely foundational to everything that we eat, because protein helps your body to feel full, helps you to stay satisfied for a good amount of time, helps reduce cravings, especially like late at night. If you've had enough protein throughout the day, you're not going to get those end of the day cravings that we all know can sneak up on us after dinner. So starting with protein is incredibly important. The other good thing about getting your body enough protein is it's going to help your body to stabilize your blood sugar. So if you're having carbohydrates in your snacks, we want to pair that with things like protein and fiber to help slow down your body's processing and digestion time. Now, if you're anything like a lot of the moms that I talk to, they immediately, when they hear protein, jump to the idea of meat, right? And it's like, well, how can I have meat all throughout the day? And there are a lot of creative ways to have meat. Like I really like to lean into like sandwich meat. I'll roll up slices of turkey or slices of ham, um, or jerky. There's a lot of really good different types of jerky that are out there, and you can use meat as your protein snack, but it doesn't have to be meat, right? There's lots of other great ways to get protein. I will often have like tuna salad or smoked salmon, eggs, boiled eggs, egg salad, egg muffins. But I also really lean into supplementation of like plant based options, because the more plants that you can get, we know this from research, your body and your gut health is just gonna be so much better. So I posted one the other day that I just found, which were some like roasted peas. Roasted chickpeas are great, especially if you love that crunchy, salty, kind of savory flavor. Um, but then you can also lean into things like uh, dairy products or soy products, where we get a good amount of protein, especially things like Greek yogurt and cheeses. So whenever you're building your snack, whenever you're thinking through your snack for you, for your kids, always ask yourself, where am I going to get my protein first? And a little side note on that, um, just be careful with things like nuts. Nuts have a good amount of protein, but they also carry a lot of fat, which you just need a teeny tiny bit of healthy fats to really give your body what it needs. So if you tend to lean into nuts a lot for protein, just keep in mind that you're also going to be packing in a lot of healthy fats, which are good, but can add up if you have too many of them. All right, so key number one when you're building a healthy snack, get some protein in there. Figure out how you're going to have some protein, and then fiber. Fiber is everything when it comes to our gut health, when it comes to our digestion, and especially your blood sugar. Fiber comes from a lot of different places: whole grains, plants like fresh fruits and vegetables, different types of seeds. And fiber is so good for helping keep you full, helping your body slowly digest and process the food that you're eating. And it just keeps your system running and helps you to feel energized and avoids like these blood sugar spikes and crashes that we get when we're not getting enough fiber. So, high fiber foods, this can be fresh fruits, this can be fresh vegetables, whole grains like whole grain crackers, oats like oat bars, oatmeal muffins, any type of like whole grain toast. I love sprouted grain toast. We just had a conversation in my coaching call with my clients last night all about sprouted grain bread because it's so great. Again, like chickpeas, hummus, beans have a ton of fiber in them. So getting creative about this and figuring out how to pair protein with fibrous foods is awesome. And then carbohydrates, right? If you need a snack because you're active, because you're on your feet, you're on the go, and you need energy, yes, like eat the carbs. If you're just sitting and working at a computer for a lot, you probably don't need to have those carbs. I teach carbs based on activity. So we kind of fluctuate between when we're eating carbs and not. But definitely, if you need some carbs, go with fresh fruits, go with whole grains, and you can get a really well balanced snack when you get the protein, the fiber, and the whole food source of carbohydrates. So I actually have a resource that I've put together with some of my favorite high protein snacks. I was hoping to get some ideas from you guys and see what you are doing for high protein snacks. But since clearly you guys don't have very many ideas, I wanted to share out this resource. So if you want this, it's just a real simple PDF. I'm going to send it to you in Facebook Messenger if you want to have access to this, and then I can chat with you as well about like, are you dealing with needing snack ideas and how I can help you on your goals. So just pop a comment here in this live video. Let me know, I want the high protein snack guide. I will send this your way, and you'll get on there 15 of my favorite high protein snack ideas. And these are especially great after a workout. My training is in fitness nutrition. I'm a fitness nutrition specialist. And so I love helping moms get active and to learn how to fuel their body for an active lifestyle. And so these are my favorite snacks, especially after workouts when we need a good amount of protein. We need some carbohydrates to help refuel our body and keep us going as the energized moms that we want to be. So as always, you guys, I'm here to help you. We are in our last week of summer, so things are winding down, and I'll be back in here doing hopefully much more in the coming months to be able to serve you and get you the support that you need. Don't hesitate to reach out, and definitely pop a comment below if you want that guide and are looking for some help with some healthy snack ideas. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you for the next one.